Hello everybody, I'm James Quattro, and this week we've got the 2022 Ford Mustang Mach E GT. All right, before we get started on this, I do want to mention this one here is sold. So please don't contact me asking if you can buy it. This one came in sold. Also, because of that, I'm very limited on what I can do with it because it's already a customer's car. I was not able to wash it, so I do apologize ahead of time. There is some dirt and grime on it, so just keep that in mind when you're looking at the video. I apologize. But before I get started, please hit the like button, ring the little bell, and please subscribe so you can see everything I have. I've got some cool stuff coming down the pipe, and I'd hate for you to miss a thing. All right, as far as GTs go, this is the kind of the basic GT model. This is what they call a 400A package. This one does have some upgrades like the panoramic Vista roof and Co-Pilot Assist 2.0 with the Blue Cruise, and I'll take you around the whole vehicle and show you what that entails. All right, now on the front, this is the GT, so it's got a much more gas-powered Mustang-inspired grille, and it is completely solid. But if you look up close, it actually has a really cool, like a shadow effect, like it's an actual real grille. So if you're further away, it kind of looks like it's got an actual gas engine grille, but it is still the same old solid piece of plastic here, but definitely a step up and looks a lot nicer. You do have your front-facing camera here, which is part of the Co-Pilot 2.0, and then on the bottom here, on the bottom splitter, is much more performance looking, a much more dramatic chin spoiler or splitter than you get on the normal Mach E. So all that's meant to just look a lot more stylish. The much bigger vents on either side of the bumper, again giving it that much more dramatic sports car performance look. And all the accents are all piano black, so very sharp up front. Now onto the side, some cool things up here. First of all, you've got a trim piece on the wheel arch right here, body color, and looks really cool. Also you got the wheels, which are exclusive to the GT, and then also it's got a much more defined look down the side of the vehicle, and it's actually achieved by having a piano black piece of trim on the bottom, which really kind of give it that really aggressive, mean stance that you're not going to get on your standard Mach E. Also, you've got piano black side view mirrors here, and then just like on all the Mach Es, it does have the piano black roof, which allows it to kind of hide the more SUV stance roof line of an SUV and kind of gives it that fastback look that you get on all the Mach Es. Now also, one more thing that I forgot to mention is the really aggressive looking calipers, and they're 4-piston calipers, a huge improvement over what the standard Mach E has. So really cool, and it's got the beautiful red sporty look. Now onto the rear of the vehicle, again, all meant to be sporty, aggressive, huge step up from what you get on the normal Mach E, starting with the giant GT badge right on the deck lid there, and then also on the bottom you've got a much more aggressive looking rear diffuser, again in piano black, which is pretty cool. Rear sensing, parking sensors and all that, but definitely a much more aggressive stance. And the great thing about the Mach E, besides the fact it's all electric, goes into the trunk, and you got plenty of space in here. So pretty cool. Seats fold down. Under here you've got your inflator. You've also got your charging cables and all that. Up here you've got a privacy screen that if you don't want it, it's just as simple as just unclip it there, and then you can take it out from over here, and it gives you the full depth and a little bit extra height. But you know, it's very lightweight, and it gives you the privacy if you have something in cargo area that you don't want people to see. All right, now onto the back door. As with any Mach E, you've got the button that you push, which then kicks the door out, and you just grab the edge and open it up. Now in here is pretty cool. Definitely a step up from your typical Mach E. And some things I want to point out, you've got the stitching as well as kind of the leather style trim on the door. You've got your B&O sound system. And what's really cool is the seats. Just this really nice suede seat with the with kind of, it's like a bronze or a gold stitching. And the bronze and gold is kind of what you're going to find throughout the whole vehicle, just in key areas. The seats is one of them. Also, if you look at the B&O logo on all the radios, that's another. You've got some bronze trim up here on the door, and just some really cool elements that you see throughout the whole vehicle. Now this one here does have the panoramic Vista roof, which does not open, but it is the entire roof, and it's quite a bit bigger than you're going to see on your Vista roofs that do open. So pretty cool on that. You do have a cup holder right here on the seat, and then you've got USB A and C charging on the back of the center armrest. All right, onto the driver's side, the front seat, the most important one in the whole car. You do have your touchless pad here, and with all the Mach E's, you've got a few options for operating your vehicle, for getting in, for starting it. Obviously, with any Ford, you can get in, not any Ford, with most Fords, you can get in with a keyless touchpad. That stands true on the Mach E. You can use just a standard smart key. Also, what Ford really pushes is using your phone as a key, in which it'll detect the phone approaching just like it would a smart key. And you just pull up, press the button, and then on the front doors, they do give you a grab handle. So open it up. And then in here, you've got quite a bit of luxury. You've got your memory seats, which are 3 driver memory seats. You've got your power windows and locks. It does have power folding mirrors. You've got nice GT accenting on the door. And again, it carries in that really nice suede seating with the bronze stitching. Of course, power seats. Now, when you get in, that's when things get pretty cool. So fire it up, and you get a nice screen back here, which shows you your miles per hour, as well as your range. You've got your Sync 4A screen over here. You've got your Sync 4A screen, and then you've got actually some cool elements too. You've got GT embossed right in the armrest, more of that bronze stitching and piping everywhere. So it really ties in kind of that bronze look that we're seeing already. On the steering wheel, a lot of piano black trim as well. You've got piano black on the steering wheel, piano black along the the lower center console over here, the bezel on the Sync 4A screen, lots of piano black. So it really ties together that bronze and piano black that we're seeing throughout the vehicle. So pretty cool on that. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time going over the Sync 4A screen. I've done other videos on that. I don't want to bog down this video with all of that. But I do want to talk a little bit about the performance. The GT is really that, extreme next level performance version of the Mach E. If the regular Mach E is not powerful enough for you, which honestly, if you don't think it is, I'm not sure if you drove it, unless you're comparing it to some high-end exotic car. The regular Mach E has quite a bit of power, especially if you put it in unbridled mode. Unfortunately, I never got a chance to really drive this one because it is sold. Obviously, you want to respect the people that are taking this vehicle home. So I never got a chance to drive it, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll have an opportunity in the future. But this really takes it to that next level that you're not going to get in the regular Mach E. So there you have it, the 2022 Ford Mustang Mach E GT. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to send me a message, leave a comment, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and ring the little bell. I got a lot of stuff coming. I appreciate you making it this far in the video. And until next time, see you later.